I guess I'm live again, and it just can never figure out this orientation. So, okay, it will be like this today. Okay, well, hello. We are live, and I don't have anyone yet, but I'm starting over here with Don Pepas. Can you see my Don Pepas? Oh gosh. Okay, here we are. And we'll wait until someone shows up. Hello, someone is here. And let me bring it a little bit down. It's Don Pepas is over here. We are sitting. I'm standing. Is anybody there? Hello, hello. It is Saturday. And it is on this card. Hello, Jay. Hello. We are at the Virginia Welcome Center. That's so wonderful. Virginia Welcome Center. Hello. And Jay, I was thinking about you because you know that this is that time of the year when we here in California and Central Coast, we have the car week. So we have those most beautiful cars from all over the world. And December Jam is here. And I know that you're fan of those cars. And probably you would enjoy being here. I mentioned that you should bring one of the cars that you're appearing and showing in your videos to our show over here. But you said that these shows, they're very expensive cars. But actually today they have that Concours de Limon, and that where when they show the cars that are not that cool, those like lemon cars, so they're not good. Just fun show. But yeah, traffic in the Bay, I mean, traffic here in Monterey area, it's so bad. Going to work, it's like going to crazy town, and my 30-minute commute can turn in the evening into hour and a half. So okay, here I am sitting by Don Pepas, and he's not saying hello. He's turning his back. But я пипусечка, посулечка моя. I will be talking about Pepas, Don Pepas for quite some time because we have some health concerns again, and I'm upset about the Pepas, say hello to anyone. Pepas, people like to hear your voice. They say that you have such a wonderful voice. Really, they do say that you have a wonderful voice. Do you know that? Okay, so let me move to my permanent location and set it over here. Yeah, I started today my stream a little bit earlier thinking that I will be able to rotate the device in a normal condition, in the horizontal. But no, I think that if you go from mobile, now I am streaming from my iPad, it just doesn't even give you the option to choose the orientation. And that's what we are. We are vertical, but they say it's better discovered now. However, I haven't noticed any significant changes with the numbers of my channel, and that's why I don't know. So let's see, who do we have here? I'm going to welcome you even further. Okay, where is my... We are live, we are live. August is almost over, late summer blues. Yeah, I know that something does it. Late summer, I mean, imagine when I lived in Siberia and that summer was really gone for sure. Or even if you watch Sasha, Masha, and those that Tiger House, and they're saying, "Well, the summer is almost over." That's definitely almost over for them because they're going to have snow. They're going to have all that wonderful things that come with winter. Here in California, we can survive winter for sure because this winter is kind of very easy on people. However, it's just, and I'm not a fall person. I don't know. It's just so interesting. Yeah, and Jay's sending me something. Okay, he is in Virginia. I thought that you were in Buffalo. So anyway, yes, apparently you're traveling. Okay, let me see how many people we have here. I have 17. Wow, 17 people watching us already. That's kind of huge. It's like 1700 watching all of a sudden. And please don't forget to like the stream because they say that it helps. And now I'm going to say hello to everyone. So let me see where we all are. And if I'm able to, Karen Reed is here. And I have, what's going on? I cannot see everyone. So, Pierce Arrow Cars made in Buffalo. Yeah, I have Akram Idris. Hello. I have Sherry, of course. I have Tony Miller. Hello, me. Karen Reed. I have Joel. Oh, hello, Lori Wooten is here. Monica Mendes. Hola, ¿cómo está, mi amiga mía? December Jam. Hello, Jennifer Russell. Nabil Ahmed. Well, this is probably our new um, viewer. And who else? I do have the Zal 91. Hello. And Linda is here. So, well, our usual suspects. I really appreciate you finding time to gather in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Especially the East Coast is already evening, and here in California, it's 3 p.m. And I appreciate you coming to say hello to me and Don Pepas. So before I forget, you know what? I received a few donations for Don Peppa's birthday, and they were sent via PayPal. And for some reason, PayPal didn't notify me about my donations. And yesterday, when I went to pay my balance on PayPal credit, I saw a few donations. And so people who sent gift for Don Peppa's birthday, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And people who donate here, I also appreciate your donations very much. And you do give those gifts to Don Peppers and to myself, though I feel like I don't deserve receiving any donations at this point since I am not developing any content. We'll talk about that later a little bit. But for Don Peppers, anyway, I'm done with saying thank you because really, I appreciate it. It's just amazing, blows my mind. Just people you fall in love with us, and that's so wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, and so Don Peppas's health again. I don't know. I told you that situation where he had vomit and he had diarrhea, and he was we switched to the food Purina diets, prescription diet. And for months, I was religiously feeding him with that. And finally, he said, I'm not eating. I'm eating just a little bit to stay alive, that wet food, and that I will chew a little bit of the dry food, but I'm not eating. So finally, months later, I'm petting him and I'm noticing the bones, and I can literally count his vertebrae, and that also put me in the panic mode and reminded me the days when I met him, when I adopted him, and I nursed him back to health. And now I am with my own bare hands actually starving my cat. And I got so upset about that. So I called the doctor right away saying, hey, what to do? Please call me or whatever. Maybe we need to proceed with the X-ray and ultrasound, as you were saying. However, I mean, his tummy's problems, they went away. So it was okay. And they promised to call me back, and they never called me back. And it was Thursday, and I came home Thursday, and my cat is looking with his eyes, hungry eyes, and I didn't want to wait any longer. I just opened the bag of the IAMS food that I had, dry food, and that tuna that I have, the tiki cat. And my cat ate as if he never seen food. And that was, I mean, that 16-pound bag that was sealed, the brand new bag, and I was just cutting it open. He couldn't wait for me to finish just opening it. And he dove into the bag. He was so hungry. It literally brought me tears. I didn't know what to do. And I said, well, if nothing's going to happen, then forget all the doctors and we're going to continue eating food. And so he slept through the night. Well, on Friday, I went to work and he felt good, felt okay. So on Friday, when I received the call from the hospital, they were saying, yeah, the doctor recommended for you to bring the cat in. And I said, so far he's kind of eating again, and I'll pass the invitation for the exam. So what do you know? I come home on Friday night from work, Thursday night it was. So yeah, and of course I see that his diarrhea came back, and the cat felt good, but his diarrhea, he was visiting frequenting the box, and of course I got scared, and I went again. I barely could wait until the next morning. It was Friday at work, and I was calling them saying, okay, I think I should take you that offer of the appointment, and I'm going to let's schedule it for Monday. I'll take Monday off. And they say, what Monday? We're going to give you an appointment the August 28th. August the 28th. And I'm like, okay, and what am I supposed to do till then? Because if my cat is doing that, he has diarrhea and everything. Oh, let me ask a doctor. Let me put on hold. And again, I ended up hanging up because I couldn't wait that long, and they didn't come back. And finally, I'm calling saying, "What's going on?" They said, "Well, okay, let's. I'll take the 28th." And again, remember that I am flying to Texas on September 2nd. And it means that I have again so little time, and I'm going to leave technically a sick animal in care of my friend. That's not really fair, and I am kind of upset. And they said, okay, so the 28th, and you're going to fast him for the entire night because he has to have empty stomach. You'll bring him in. And by the way, we do require $300 deposit. That was again the final drop. It's like, I know that I will have to pay, but when I'm there, I'm ready to pay. When you're telling me that you require deposit right at this moment, I wasn't ready. I mean, I do thank God that I do have that $300 and I could pay, but that was a principle. Like, you know what? I don't want to hold this. I know that this is their way to conduct the business. It's a private practice. It's the hospital, but so I got so upset that I hang up, and I don't know what to do now with my cat. I called the VCA clinic, and I kind of scheduled the walk in on Monday. I took Monday day off, but they also said we even further booked than the hospital you're talking about for the ultrasound and X-rays. And I don't know what to do. I stopped giving him that wet food and just left the IAMS and that Purina. And you know, I went to the store today. I bought fresh salmon. Uh, Fresh salmon. I just cut in small pieces, and he enjoyed it so much. I gave it to him. Now I'm waiting for something to happen. So I'm watching the box and what's going on. So I don't know. I'm so upset, and I'm upset about that. That I feel powerless. That I am left without any veterinarian support, and I don't know how to handle the situation. And I don't know. Here I am. I mean, it's not that it's $300. It's just the way how they treated. They never call when they're supposed to call, and I trust them. My pet, and then Pepas is looking into his bowls, thinking that maybe I gave him something fresh. So anyway, it was 10:30, 11 when I gave him salmon. And so far, I don't know, so far he's doing well for now, but I'll keep you posted. Okay, so now what do we have in the comments over here? So Joel says hello from St. Louis, Missouri, and Lori changing from the phone to computer. Hello, hello. Everyone is here, and yeah, Lori, I know it's so sad, and the doctor sounds sketchy. I'd find another doctor or take him to another animal hospital, and that's what I intended to do. But now, since I'm collecting information, somebody said that go take him to the VCA. VCA, it's nationwide chain of clinics, and they booked even further. But they say we do have walk-in appointments, and I scheduled that we would arrive at 7 a.m. on Monday. However, I said, I'd rather call than if I take my cat with me, and then he would become even more stressed sitting in line and waiting till, for example, 10 just to get admitted. And I said, by the way, again, the hospital that where we are, they would require the full sedation and all that other things that cost extra, and I don't know. I mean, just just to think about that he will be sedated and immobile for some time. I don't know. So anyway, and this in the VCA hospital, they said, well, we'll take a look at him. If we're able to handle him, then we may conduct the exam without sedation. But if we are not able to do that, then probably we will. Also, I got another tip that apparently we have a good emergency clinic over here, not far away from here. So maybe since I had a bunch of chores today in the morning, so I'm thinking that tomorrow maybe I'll go to the emergency clinic. On Monday, since I took Monday off, I'll go to the emergency clinic. I was given a name of the doctor who is very good doctor. So anyway, and so maybe check to see if there is a university school. We don't have the university school over here, so we do have the University of Santa Cruz, UCSC close by, actually, in Monterey Bay University. I don't know whether they have veterinary programs and they have clinics, but it's a good idea to look around. Lori is saying years ago it was stuff in the food itself for my cat, and yeah, so yeah, urinary tract infection. I also believe that the food that dry food that we feed our cats, they do have some kind of elements that now we are going into the food industry conspiracies. They poisoning humans and they poisoning our pets and everything. Oh my god, YouTube, don't, please scratch it. No, 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 disclaimer, I didn't say that. No, everything is good. So anyway, and No, not we didn't have any shots before he got sick. Nothing. It's out of the blue. He just started throwing up a little bit more often, and I was thinking, see, I removed all the grass, everything. So he was just on that food. Мяу, мяу, скажи еще, мяу, мяу, скажи еще, мяу, мяу, где мое золото родное, мое золото родное. Okay, he didn't allow me to catch him, but he was here. You heard him. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, and for a month he was on the Purina dry food and Purina wet food diet, veterinarian prescription formula. And I didn't give him any grass. You know how much he loves his vitamins. So on Thursday when I went rogue, I went to the store. I bought his grass, and he has again his grass, and he is eating like saying, oh, finally I have my grass. I don't know whether I'm doing this worse for him or better, but I'm so concerned, and I'm not equipped in handling those hungry eyes of a pet, and especially when you see he is 9 pounds. He's very light cat, and I believe that he is now lighter and about 8 pounds, and losing 10% of his body weight is quite a lot. And he's 14 years old. He is not that old. I think that it just he shouldn't be that all of a sudden like he turned 14 and he's falling apart. No, I mean his whole life he was very healthy, and it's only because I am so concerned about my cat and I'm taking him to the hospital. And it's like, you see, and then it's going to be on my consciousness again that if it's not for me, for my craziness, taking him to the hospital, whatever, he would have just continued roaming around the apartment or the house, and being cool and nice, and maybe. But because I want to make sure that my baby is healthy and whatever, and I'm taking him to the hospital, maybe I'm going to bring his end sooner than he's destined to live his life. So all these thoughts in my head, that's why I'm saying that the stream it's this August, mid-August blues, and we are going to be talking about everything. The consciousness is speaking and talking. I am not ready to have another cat's death on my consciousness because I already kind of carry my previous cat on me. So anyway, who else do we have here? I have Ranveer. Okay, from India. Hello, and I think people just watching me being live and they joining the channel. And these are the new people, and new people. We're talking about pets, some Russian things, Russian language, Russian culture, and you're more than welcome to ask questions. And we welcome you all over here. Now we have 14 people watching. And so Jay's saying that he is currently on the highway in Virginia. So you're traveling. Is that your vacation, or so maybe you should drive from Virginia to the to the West Coast and participate in that car week, because we do have those beautiful cars. I'm telling people the car week. It's well, now it became 2 weeks because it's getting longer and longer every year, and you have all these huge trucks parked on the shoulders of your highway because they just unparking the cars that they load inside, and those you have your Lamborghinis on your parking spot somewhere. You pull into the gas station and the Lamborghini is next to you. Lamborghini. Jay, don't kill me. How do you say it? Lamborghini and Lamborghini, so whatever. And Ferraris. And so these 2 weeks, Mercedes and BMWs are the cheapest cars on the peninsula, on the Monterey Peninsula. I'm not kidding you guys. So we have all these Bentleys, we have all these European beauties, we have all these Lotuses, and all these. Wow. And of course, old restores, and it's beautiful, but it's kind of really you get tired, and locals are complaining in their locals chat saying, oh my god, when is this going to be over? The business owner is saying, hey, please just bear with us because we are making such good income, and you should be happy too because you'll benefit year round, as the citizens or local people who live here. So we suffer for 2 weeks. Actually, we have quite a few events throughout the year over here, but this one is the largest and the most famous that attracts lots and lots of people. And see, Fun with Cars introduces me to everyone over here. So, and who is here from Russia as well? Yeah, Jaguars, Rolls Royces. Yeah, Jaguars, of course. Well, Jaguars, it's also on the cheap side during the car week. You see, Rolls Royce, yeah, but Jaguars, we have a dealership over here, so it's not a big deal. I mean, we have our own regional airport, and you should count jets flying in and out during these 2 weeks. You just sit there and private jets flying in and out. It's unbelievable. Especially when I sit in traffic and I just sit there and I watch another one is landing, another one is landing, and it's yeah. And we are just being on the sidewalk of this beautiful event where no one is inviting us. Anyway, what else do we have? Makes my 2017. Yeah, yes, Lori, your 2017 Honda accent is, yeah, it is. I mean, even my Cadillac XT5 is sad, really. And it's, so yeah, that makes you, well, we're happy. And the final event of this show is Concours d'Elegance, where they pick the best in show. It takes place in Pebble Beach, and Pebble Beach, of course, is the beautiful golf course on the ocean right there, and they have a beautiful event. So I went there a long time ago. I don't know. So now it's getting more crowded and crowded, and it's pain. You know where to go even to find parking. So that's why better to watch it on TV or just to stay away whatsoever. Because when by the time I get home, it was on Thursday. By the time on Wednesday, by the time I got home, I was so frustrated. Like, wow, I had that hard time with the vet on the phone, and then I had hard time getting home, and my Pepas, he's sleeping though. He's sleeping that night. This week I have my report to you. I slept well. He allowed me to sleep, and that was kind of good. So anyway, uh, she says, I've been to Pebble Beach. Yeah, it's beautiful. Pebble Beach is really beautiful, and it's gorgeous. And they say it's very tough course to play. I am not a golfer, though I always wanted to learn to play golf, and but it's a tough course to play. And I told you we had about couple of US Opens while I'm here. One for sure. And the second one, I think it was women US Open, so two. And then we have every February around my birthday, we have that AT&T Pro Am golf tournament that we have all the celebrities come here in town. So yes, and yes, December in the gym. Yes, Gail, I got some rest. Yeah, it's really very nice. So that's our story with Don Pepas, and I feel alone and helpless what to do and how to where to go with my cat, and who is going to help me with him, because you see also I am kind of a very worried parent of a pet. The moment something happening to him and I'm bringing him to the hospital, I'm so shaky and nervous, and he feels that, so that doesn't help him. And normally I prefer to stay outside of the examination room, um, but this time I don't even know what to do. I don't know. He went out. I didn't. He went upstairs over there. I don't hear him being in the box. I don't think that so far that salmon still stays in. So anyway, yeah, that is one thing. The cars, lots of fun. Animals, yeah, the veterinarian help, and I don't know. Maybe I should call them back and saying that they'll take the 28th of August, that appointment. I don't know. I really don't know. It's the thought that I'm going to have my cat again sedated and being, if it's going to influence his general health. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I would go to a different veterinarian. And I know the problem is that they all know each other here. It's such a small area that they know each other, and the only thing is to go that VCA, and someone is saying that VCA is not that good either. And then the two doctors in the vicinity over here, we've been to both of them already, and they say that without sedation, they are going to take us in, and that emergency room maybe. So yeah, and that's why I feel like I don't even know where to look again. So anyway, that was the cat story, and I wish your cats to have that health, wealth, and glory, and I hope that all your cats and just hug them, kiss them, and say, "Stay healthy, stay healthy, stay healthy." And his nose is cold and wet and everything, and he's playful. He's opening cupboards. He is his normal he, and again, maybe I'm just thinking too much. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I'm killing again my cat with my own hands. Gabriel Menendez, saludos, saludos, muchas gracias y saludos a ustedes de donde sea. And so, what else? Now, Vid Summit conference is going to start September 3rd, and it will go through September 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I bought the ticket. I'm going to there. I don't know, Linda, you asked me all the information about the conference. I sent that to you. I don't know whether you're going or not. So anyway, but I'm going. And what I'm going with, again, I came out to conclusion that I am running dry on ideas where the channel should go and what it is, because every time I'm coming up with some new idea, the channel still stalls and doesn't go anywhere. And maybe I'll learn something new, maybe I'll think something else. I'm looking for all type of creative ideas, and I don't know, maybe I just really should shut down lights on the channel, let the content sit there for a while, and forget about YouTube. It's like my cooking channel is inactive for quite some time, and my it's time to speak English is also inactive, and maybe I should really because the videos about painting, about the cats, about something else, whatever, which I'm trying to do, they just, again, don't give any views. And then when I'm looking at them with my critical eye, I'm thinking like, wow, the quality is not that good. And then Lori Wooten sends me the links. Oh, look at this lady. She just went to the Old Believers Village. Yes, she is young and beautiful, and she's already well established on the internet. And I checked her background, that she started as the paid for journalist traveling on at somebody's expenses, and then they started this channel. Of course, that and you always can find all these reasons why someone else is more successful than you are. And where was I? Yeah, why someone else? You always find that like, oh, because they are young and beautiful, or because they have money to travel, or because they have that content, or because they're already well established, or because you have an accent and no one wants to hear you, or because you decided to have the something Russian things and no one is interested because under the political circumstances it's better not to be Russian at all. So anyway, here I am. I don't know where to go from here creatively, because for my initial output and that Russian language and love for animals didn't lead anywhere. And now, since I'm where I am, I don't know what, and I'm talking to you, and I don't, you see, again, we are actually 3,500, 3,507 people, subscribers as of today. And that is actually a lot. And to abandon all that, I also don't want it. It's kind of, it's a hard work getting here, and but when it's stalling and you don't see any other activities, and when you have one or two views, and like for the there is a data measurement, last views last 48 hours, and I barely have 150 views for the past 48 hours. um Having live streams is a very easy way to create content, I told you, because it's easy for me to sit down and talk, but you have to ask me questions like, well, let's talk about this and that, because okay, I could find something to talk about and maybe it's not totally interesting for you. And see, I was talking and talking about my cat, and you loved on Pepas, and you were listening and tuned and commenting, but other than that, I really don't know. It's like what to talk about. Russia, what we're going to talk about right now. Politics really kind of divide world more than in two uh, two separate groups of people around the world. It's actually more division than everything, and I do care about politics. To talk about mm, background, I don't know. It's I have been already for quite some time on this earth, and it's a long story. And I know that Jay is saying that it would be so nice to talk about, and I don't know. Really, I ran out of ideas. Any idea from you guys, I really would appreciate that. But I don't know. I'm going to Vid Summit with some hopes. I went there last year. It was nice meeting people and running into some people, but I forgot to tell you actually. Um, the person who established Vid Summit, his name is Daryl Eves, and he's not that active on YouTube, but he is on YouTube from the very beginning. And his friend and the person who is at the Vid Summit, Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast is the largest account on the YouTube. He has like gazillion millions of subscribers and lots of videos and huge production and everything. But last 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks already, it's been his persona came under fire, and saying that a few of his I don't know, the methods of how he works and his companies and his processes were questioned, and saying that he used some illegal techniques to conduct lotteries on his in his videos, or he didn't pay those people who, or he falsified the disclaimers, and he never fulfilled his obligations or something like that. So kind of unfair practices. And he is a big channel. He is the biggest, the largest, and now the whole this aspect of morality on the YouTube started to come up, and that side of YouTube I've never even thought about it. But you see, when you're in your niche and you think all these things that actually serve to beautify humanity, like art, literature, beautiful kind things that some other people do, other stuff that there is a huge demand in for. And so what I'm saying that the I don't know how the Vid Summit is going to turn out this year, because Mr. Beast definitely his last name is Davidson, I believe. I don't remember the first name, and he is there at the Vid Summit. I don't know whether it's going to impact his presence there, or is it going to impact the whole climate at the conference? I don't know. It's even interesting to see. And that's why YouTube, and also it's a little bit, I'm upset that YouTube slowed down in Russia. I don't know. I haven't seen Sasha and Masha stream lately, but seems like they were able to stream last Sunday, and today the Tiger House was streaming. It was kind of on and off, hit and miss. And I don't know, the whole this situation with since I am positioning myself with the connected to Russia, I don't know. It still bothers me that whether I will be able to do something like that. So, again, see, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just that I'm not happy where my channel is at this time. And every time, thank God that at least I'm not possessed and I'm not thinking every given moment about like, oh, my numbers not going anywhere. Oh, I am not posting videos. Oh, now I don't know what to do. So anyway, um, I'm going somewhere. I don't know where. Let's see what I have here. And okay. Jennifer Russell saying, yes, I'd take him to see the doctor ASAP. Probably tomorrow I'll take him to the emergency vet and see maybe we can do that. I don't know. And yeah, like human doctors, they do stick together, exactly. And the pricing is around the same, and the obligations and prescriptions and everything. I'll place a call to a friend of mine. She used to be a vet before she started working together with me where I work now. Maybe I'll talk to her. And I don't know, Lori, whether Salmon is going to be doing him good or bad, but I wanted to make him happy, even if it makes him go to have diarrhea again and vomit, just for the time being when he eats it, and then if it's really kind of brings the vomiting and diarrhea back, then I'll cook the salmon and I'll eat it myself. And Jennifer, thank you so much. I enjoyed the cooking channel. I enjoyed making that, but it's also so time consuming. It's the entire day recording one recipe, the entire day recording and then editing another day. And since I hadn't worked, and I was so overly optimistic that I will be able to make it on YouTube. And that's why I had 3 channels, and I was posting religiously twice a week in Russian with Puma Messi, and once a week on my cooking channel, and once and almost twice a week at my Speak Russian. And then I even started another channel about the losing weight and how people do it with fasting. And I was posting like every day, working every day, and that probably I also where I spread myself too thin and I got burnt out, and that's why. And I didn't see any results. You see, if it's one of my channels got monetized and started bringing me an income, at least a sustainable income, I probably would have thought differently about YouTube at this point. But since I am not doing anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And then YouTube algorithm shows me the channels like um 62 and solo, how to live life alone when you are retired, or another topic. And it's kind of a depressing one. It's a woman who lives in assisted living community, and she says there is a new euphemism to describe single retirees, saying that the elderly orphans, when your family don't communicate, doesn't communicate with you, you have children and you kind of estranged with your children, and you don't have, or your brothers and sisters, your siblings, they don't do, and you ended up being alone. And if normally in society we're talking about children orphanages, but at the end of life you have, I mean, you're having this new phenomenon, like elderly orphans, and that dawned on me. It's really, especially in my case, my cousins and everyone, they are in Russia, and I have nephews who live in Russia, and so they keep telling me that at the end you will probably have to consider, seriously considering coming back to Russia and living closely to your family, whatever is left of the family. And that also makes you think. And I was thinking about it, and I didn't want to bring it up because it's such a topic that is kind of forbidden topic. I mean, it's a topic that everyone has to deal with one day or another. But it's society again. We don't think about bad things, and I even went to see a lawyer about my supposedly will, if I'm going to have, and no one knows how to deal with the international in my area. I mean, we are so tight. See, you're saying doctors, lawyers also. I said, well, probably if I have nephew, and if something happens to me, and whatever little I have, I would like that to be sent to my nephew. And but unfortunately, you see, because of all this political situation, the banking system, the banks don't communicate with Russian banking system. And technically you can, if the executor of your will ends up selling your house, and then it has some proceeds, I don't know where to move that, where to transfer that, so the Russian people would be able to access that thing. And none of the lawyers know how to deal with that. And actually, probably they will end up through the third party, establish some account on the third party that has that communication with the Russia and other stuff. So all those thoughts about eternal things that sooner or later you start thinking about. And but it took me totally detour. See, I start talking about stuff, and then it just carries me away. So anyway, and those people, those ladies in their 60s, one of them that's 60 and flying solo, she says, I put myself a goal to get monetized in 10 weeks. And guess what? She is monetized in 10 weeks because she's talking about stuff that supposedly no one talked before. And she found this wonderful audience, that same age group and same situation. And she was monetized. And the other one who is talking about those elderly orphans, she also monetized, and she has idea. So people who look forward to other lives and love, pets, and they are interested in foreign languages, apparently not, there are not so many of them. And maybe my idea, though I heard so many praise saying, so much praise on the channel, saying, oh, have such a wonderful idea to learn Russian with Messi and everything. Apparently it's not that wonderful idea, and I am where I am. And that's why I'm kind of, see, I keep telling you, I am in creative pause. I am in creative pause, and I'm in a creative search. And whatever I'm posting out there, thank you for watching and thank you for writing good comments. But then when I'm listening to those videos and I'm watching, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't like how I look, I don't like how I talk, I don't like. So anyway, I don't know what I wanted to say again. It's just my ranting. What do we have here? Okay, I enjoyed the cooking channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And homemade fresh food. Oh, by the way, someone from the subscribers gave me the idea that small food. The company is small, SMALL, and I placed and they do the human grade food for your animals, for your dogs and cats. So I placed an order on Thursday, hadn't been shipped yet. I don't know why it takes it so long, but I see maybe that would be the answer to my prayers, because the subscriber who recommended that food to me, he said, you know, it changed everything, that it really was very, very nice, and it made difference. For my other cat, I had Marilyn, Miss Marilyn. For me, she lived. I cooked chicken soup all the time, and with rice and carrots and everything, and that wasn't fun. And she wasn't that eager to eat that soup too. But it comes to the point when the cats, I don't know. It's really, I don't know what to feed him with, and I bought today again humans canned salmon, and so I'll keep you posted whatever is going to happen to us. And okay, I am not reading the political questions and direct questions. And may you could do fresh food cooking for kitties. See, that's going to be another channel to try. Yeah, you're going to do. Well, there are some bakeries for dogs and cats, and in our farmers market, you can go and buy some bakeries, and normally for dogs, because dogs are eating biscuits and everything, and cats. So the freaky little things, they just don't like anything. And that's why that company is small. That's how they started. They started cooking for their cats, and then so I'm not the new one. It's not the new idea. And man, probably it would require some time to get started and cooking, but it's a good idea. Why don't you start it? Gail, why don't you start this? Because it's going to be a wonderful idea, and you have time, maybe also. I don't know, cooking. I don't want cooking, making cooking videos, because it's so tough and tired. Okay, Lori is saying, I just thought it was cool because, yeah, it thought about the old believers, but I also thought about old believers. But contrary to me, I didn't go to the village where the old believers lived. I just told what I know, and I know firsthand about those people, because I met them when I was in Russia, and I met with one here when I came here to the United States. Yes, I mean, and no, and that girl, she travels around. She goes to Kazakhstan. She's smart. She says Ally from Russia. However, her channel is registered in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, she gets monetized. So she's not being punished. It's not a Russian channel. And then she goes around, and she did give a disclosure that some of her travels being paid for the geographic society where she goes, and but sometimes she makes funny shorts, saying people saying that I'm a lover of Lavrov, or Sergei Lavrov, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Russia, is my lover. Come on, people, he's 76 years old, and And no, I'm not being paid by KGB, and KGB is no more, it's FSB nowadays. So people do accuse her in something, but they also watch her videos because she's just saying, well, here's 10 things what Russians do different from Americans. Here's 10 things that what you would never think that Russians would. She's doing everything's right that YouTube wants 10 things that, 10 things others. And it's clickbait, and she's been picked up. And also she didn't start it right away. She's about, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years on YouTube. Because when I had that consultation with Daryl Eves one-on-one, he was the one who showed her channel to me, so he also knows about her. What else? Yeah, California mountain lions. That would be a good idea also. Yeah, and you know what, Linda? I'm going to tell you because since I was doing about Messi for 2 years, I reached out to our local TV channel saying that, hey, here I am. My channel is here, and I would like to talk to someone and maybe put you in touch with this wonderful family in Russia, and let's start talking. This would be a nice idea, but I never heard back from them. And I wrote more than once, so maybe I should go and knock on the door of the TV station. I don't know. It's just I I wrote to quite a few influential people in the area saying that here my channel is that and that, and since we have so many negative news about every time we have mountain lion in the news, that is normally it's either someone was killed or the pet was stolen or whatever. Let's do something positive about this one. And unfortunately, no one was interested in doing that, and that's why I abandoned the idea of Messi's content, and I can come up with something else. But even the Messi's content again, because teaching Russian, kind of it's became, it didn't lead anywhere. So anyway, I didn't have any video that would just become watched. I didn't even have not one video that is lesson style get 1,000 views. So yeah, I don't know. There's something wrong with me. And Wildfire Bridge, yeah. Wildlife Bridge, yes. Well, yeah, the bridge with, I mean, yeah, those are good ideas. They're all good ideas, and they need to be thought through. And that's something to think about. And I'm still using your Amazon. Thank you so much. Thank you for reminding me. My Amazon link, please, please keep buying it. I keep using it. I still don't have $100 yet. I didn't receive any payout, but it's getting there. It's about $60 already or something. So yeah, please use my Amazon link. I'll post it again, the affiliate link for anything you want, and on Amazon. Just go through on the site through my link, and that really would mean a lot to me. And who is independently rich? Yes, he is, of course. Yes, Mr. Beast. He is very, very wealthy, and he has lots of companies now. He has lots of subsidiaries. He has lots of other products, and it's really. But still, when you're being kind of allegedly said all those things, I don't know. Well, again, when you are out in the public, and you probably grow thick skin, and you learn how to deal with that. And Mimi says that I watch only um, cats. I watch only, what do I have here? Jordy's here getting all these videos. Yeah, Lori keeps watching everything, and he's rich. Okay, what do I have? So we are watching just cats movies, videos, and Jordi Hanners, hello. I'm late, but I'll watch the whole video later. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're awesome too. Thank you for your support. And fun with cars and make Lillian happy. That's so cool. Maybe I should post the cap, the baseball hat, make Lillian happy again. That would be our cap. That's cool. And very good slogan, so cool. And I wish to visit. I'm looking forward to visit Russia, Estonia, and Finland. Well, keep dreaming. Really, keep dreaming. Your dreams may come true. If you by the way, I'm going to where? To Texas, to Fort Worth, to Dallas. It's going to be in 2 weeks, and then my class that work graduates October 17th and October 18th. I'm going to fly to Puerto Vallarta for 1 week vacation. Really looking forward to. But again, see, looking forward to vacation. But then, since I do have a babysitter for my Dallas trip, but I don't have a Don Pepas sitter for my October trip, and then I kind of I'm looking forward to the trip, but I know that I still have to find someone who is going to take care of Don Pepas. And start posting videos of Russian pickup lines. What about your wife? What is she going to think about that, Jay? We need to talk with her. I need to run those lines by her first. Okay, my cats only love Fancy Feast. My previous cat didn't care about Fancy Feast and Shiba, and so I didn't try with Don Peppers that food. So, but I've heard good things about it. And yeah, rabbits and mice. And you know what? In my backyard, I don't know, rat infestation this year has been out of this world. Every time I water my plants out there, something black runs by. It sees a rat or a mouse or someone. I don't want to. They're so fast. They don't want to look in my eyes. They just disappear and go somewhere. But you know, the other day I went out of the back. I mean, I'm watering my rose bushes every day. So my backyard is so horrible condition. I need to hire someone to take care of that. But my rose bushes, they are in the pots. And they were strawberries. Strawberries, like strategically located on the way where you can go through the hole in the fence. And so apparently someone had a party in my backyard. Like I think there's some mice or maybe rats or maybe someone else. They had like 4 good-sized strawberries that they just started that someone ate them a little bit and like left behind for later. And so, okay, interesting that someone had party in my backyard eating those strawberries, and that the following day when I came out for to water my plants, those strawberries were gone. So my backyard has its own life, including those pterodactyls flying in. Okay, so Carlos, hello. It's been a while. How have you been? It's so nice to see you here. Hello, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Hope everything is good with you. And okay, Ramon Cranert is here. Miss Lillian and Don Pepas. Yes, we are saying hello, saying goodbye to the summer. To the summer. I don't know. I don't like this, but actually, it's the best weather here because it's going to be so warm and nice. September is the warmest month here in California, and it's a nice weather, nice nights, and everything. Though the days getting shorter, and when you're getting up to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's dark already, and I leave my house at 6:30. Sometimes it's going to be very soon. It's going to be dark when I'm leaving, and I don't like that. Lori, Okay, what's going Bold and Bankrupt? I do watch. Well, it's not that I do. I know of him, and I watched his one rain a train trip in Bam in Siberia, where he was traveling in the riding the train in Siberia and stressing everyone. Yeah, YouTube is stressing everyone lately, and uh, howdy from Texas. Howdy, 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 Texas. I'll be there soon. I'll be there in 2 weeks. I'll see. After all, is here. Hello, hi Lillian, hi Don Pepper. So nice that we are still here. Yeah, but we are almost done because I don't want to keep you longer than 1 hour because it's already we are going into the second hour. And technically, I haven't said anything that smart or anything. It's just talking about nothing. And if you were to ask me a question like, let's talk about, I don't know what, Anna Karenina again, or let's talk about Fyodor Dostoevsky, or let's talk about Russian cinema. What do you know about Russian cinema? Or what do you know about Russian ballet? That would be more precise talk about culture targets. And meanwhile, we are talking about all these elderly orphans. That those two words got stuck with me. Elderly orphans. I am the one. Okay, so the last live I saw was on the Russian dolls. Oh my God, that's been a while. Yeah, those Russian dolls, Matryoshka. It's yeah, very well. Welcome back, then. Very, very nice to see you after all. And we are shocked up with the forest fires. Oh my God, yeah. We have forest fires, but they're kind of far from us, and so far the air quality been nice. And you know what? I don't want to relive that nightmare. 3 years ago, I told you that Don Pepas and I we had to evacuate our house, and it's not fun when the sheriff knocks on your door and saying, "Hey, time to leave your house, time to leave your house," and it's not cool. So I hope it's going to be okay. So I'll watch later. Yeah, I think Russian literature, music, ballet are always welcome and awesome. And maybe I will be preparing. I want really to have the streams like every other week, and maybe I should prepare some kind of topic other than complaining about life. But you know, Don Pepper's health really bothers me right now, and it's on my mind. And since I don't know how to deal with it, I don't know what to do. I feel so helpless, and that's what I was talking about. Hello, Pepachka, how are you? Пепа, скажи что-нибудь. Пепочка, Пепа. Ты мой зайчик любимый. Да, да, скажи еще, Пепа. Скажи. Мяу, Пепочка. Да ты мой зайчик родной. Да ты мой зайчик родной. Иди скорее к маме. Иди скорее к мамочке. Ой, да ты мое золото родное. Да ты мое золото. Скажи всем здравствуйте. Здравствуйте, everyone. Да, hello, hello, and hello. Gabriel Menendez, hello, hello, and Monica Mendes, and okay, my dear friends, thank you so much for being here on the stream. I'll keep you posted how the events unfold with Don Pepas, and uh, please keep us in your prayers, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you.